Here we go again, guys. What did I tell you guys? I've said this to you guys over and over and over again. Do not trust anyone. Do not trust people. Trust your instinct. Trust that gut feeling of yours. When you see someone who looks suspicious, they probably are suspicious. We're not trying to be mean or nothing. But here in this isekai world, they have pretty much been roofied, and the fat boy let them get roofied only because he was gonna beat them up after everyone passed out, because for whatever reason he doesn't want everyone to know that he is super duper OP. He's super broken. So you see this fat ugly bastard. So see, he's like balding right now. I'm balding. But anyways, guys, no matter where you run off to, the virtual reality and isekai, this fantasy world, you know what I'm saying? You're always gonna find shitty people. Shitty people are everywhere. Shitty people will always find you. Trash people will always find you. Mean people, angry people, jealous people, evil people. They will always be everywhere. Where they're never gonna go away, which sucks balls. Which sucks, nothing. And then these guys seriously thought that they're just gonna get isekai'd into this new world and it's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows. It's not, guys. Look at these guys. Like I could just sniff it a mile away that this was gonna happen. They're gonna get roofied or something, put into a trap. Like, bro, this was like this was like the easiest thing to detect. Like my suspicious radar went off like there was no tomorrow. Honestly, bro, it was just so obvious. But obviously, not everyone has his experiences. I am. And then, of course, right here, this dude is really pissed off. But, guys, don't fall for these tricks. Don't do it, guys. All right? Stay home. Be safe. There's really not much else I really want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Other than the fact that this anime has, it's supposed to be a funny anime. It's honestly supposed to be funny. But in every anime, there is a life lesson. And especially in this one, the life lesson in here is, look at this guy. Like, he looks suspicious as hell, man. How could you not suspect? And that's the sad thing too. That's the sad thing too, is that they already suspected him. They already knew, but they just kept denying and denying. And if you got like two gals with you, and you got this suspicious looking dude, like, brah, you don't need this suspicious looking dude. If someone like me comes across, suspect me. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. We're strangers. Just go right ahead and suspect me. So here, this guy is like, trying to teach him being nice, but he's just a two-faced motherfucker. There's gonna be a lot of two-faced motherfuckers out there. I know them all. Damn it. All right. I was too trusting when I was a young lad, and I had to learn the hard way. Now I can tell from a mile away, guys. 2 miles away, 5 miles away, I can tell if someone's trusting or not. And even if they are trusting, I still don't fucking trust them. That's how down bad I am. That's how black pilled I am. You can't tell me to trust people. Hell no, man. If you tell me that I should probably start trusting people, I'm not gonna fucking trust you. I'm not. I'm gonna think you're not looking out for a bro. All right. Now, of course, I'm not saying you should fear people. I'm not saying you should just be a shut-in. I'm not saying you should just be this nervous wreck. I'm not saying you should think of the worst all the time. No, I'm just saying you got to know people first. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just spread your legs open. Oh my god. Don't just spread your legs open on the first minute. You know what I'm saying? This dude might got AIDS or something like that. You know what I'm saying? First, trust them at 1%. Then you go to 5%. Then you go to 10%. And I doubt you ever want to go to 50%, because now you're putting 50-50 chance that they might betray you. And trust is such a nuanced word. It really is. You can trust that people will let you down. You can trust that they're going to show up late. You can trust that, the dog's going to eat their homework. You can trust that they're going to make excuses. You can trust people to betray you. If you know someone so well, you can trust them and not, helping you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about trust. Trust is not even that great of a thing. You know what I'm saying? Trust is not that great. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got my trust. You got my trust. That don't mean shit. That just means I know your strengths and weaknesses, which is fantastic. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know the strengths and weaknesses, why even bother trusting? So here, you know, it's like, damn, why put these guys in danger? Let's call it a day. Yo, bro, he even says right here, let's call it a day. He was like, nah, let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here. But then he was like, nah, man, let's go in this other room to celebrate that you're brand new, newcomer. You guys made it this far. You know, the normal, the normal suspicious criminal looking dude convinced him to go into this awkward situational room right here where they're gonna, bro. I swear to you, if they tied him up and everyone was asleep, they didn't wake up, and this fat man wasn't as OP as he was, and this dude wasn't OP as he was, these guys, they would have lost their V card. Let's just say that. They would have been graped. You know grapes? You know, I like grapes. But yeah, they would have been they would have been an orgy grape. What I'm saying, it would have been bad, guys. So don't do it. Don't trust. Look at this. She should have just like not even drank that shit. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it. That's it for the PSA. Public service announcement has ended over all this anime. I like this story. I like this background. I really like this story, bro. Like, it was really touching, actually. So I actually like this episode. Episode. It's a little quirky. It's a little awkward. It's a little weirdish anime. You know, it's like random as fuck. But it's still very enjoyable to me. Alright, guys, don't trust nobody. Stop drinking. You know, don't. No, man, I ain't gonna do it. Look at this. Helpless. This could be you next. This could be you right here. Roofied and vulnerable, no matter what. Okay, well, yeah, he was talking to himself, saying he can fully use his full power, because he wasn't roofied. He was just playing it off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, look at this innocent gal, roofied, could be taken advantage of. If this dude wasn't OP as he was, bro, it would have been game over. It would have been over for her. Disaster. End of the world. Pandora's box would have been opened up. This wouldn't be a comedy anime. This would be a tragedy anime. This would be one of those dark pilled. This would be this would be Berserk all over again. You know, taking advantage of this guy, bro. Hell no. All these guys are Griffith right here, and that's Casca. That's what would have happened right there during the God Hand situation. This would have been the God Hand all over again. Okay. Now I'm just taking it too far. I think I'm good. Yeah, I've said enough, guys. Holy shit.